So if you're new here, I'm a financial analyst. I do videos on side hustles, passive income, entrepreneurship, and all things money. And today we're talking about investing your money. Let's go. Number 4, how to get started. So I told you we're going to talk about the brokerage firms and all those different things later, and this is when we're going to talk about them. So this is how you actually get started. You've decided that you want to do a particular fund. You've decided that I want to invest $1,000 or $100 or whatever it is, and now you're ready to sit down and put that money into an index fund. So let's go over how to do that. So number 4, now that we know what investing is, now that we've chosen a fund to do, now that we kind of know a little bit of the background and the basics, we are going to start figuring out how much money we want to put and where we want to put it. So I told you we were going to talk about a brokerage firm later in this video. This is the middleman that gets your purchase to the stock market. So a long time ago, you would buy a stock by picking up the phone and calling your stockbroker and saying, I want to buy stock ABC. And he would say, okay, well, right now it's $1. So you would pay $1 for one stock and whatever that is. And that would be how people used to buy stocks. Well, today it's a lot different, way faster and way easier with the apps that I'm about to talk about. So let's go over a few different apps that I like that have had really good reviews in the investment community. Number 1, I put as Fidelity because this is what I use. A lot of people use Fidelity. This is like one of the grandfathers of buying stocks. So Fidelity has no commission trade fees. They don't have any minimum of investing, so you can invest just $1 if you want. Another one is Vanguard, number 2. It's a very, very trusted platform. They also have no commission fees on trading, and they also have no minimum investment fees on some of their stocks. A lot of people say this website is a bit outdated, but I don't think it is. Their app is kind of the same. Number 3, Moomoo. This app has been talked about a lot recently. They also have no trading fees. They also have no minimum deposit and $0 commission. Number 4, you've also heard of this one, Charles Schwab. This one is really good. Website very easy to use, no minimum trading fees, and pretty self-explanatory when you get onto their dashboard. Number 5 is Webull, another one, $0 commission fees and no minimum investment on most of their stocks. This one is really good. I've heard a lot of good reviews on this one. I haven't used this one just yet to invest, but definitely check this one out. Number 6, Robinhood, also a really good platform to use in order to buy your stocks. And number 7 is M1 Financing. No commissions, no advisory fees, and again, you can invest with just $1. I gave you a little bit of an overview. So this is like a crash course in how to quickly understand investing. And then on the other side, how to quickly get started with investing. There's so much more to go over and to dive into if you want to know the deep details and things like that. But here I'm going to give you a few investing mistakes. So before you start investing, listen to these first. These are the 5 most common mistakes that I see what happens with people who start to invest. Chasing meme stocks, and this just means buying certain stocks that are really hot on social media on a Monday, and then they don't do so well on Tuesday, and then everybody pulls their money out on Wednesday, and then you don't, and then you've lost all your money in that stock. But you didn't know anything about that stock. You just bought it because many people talked about it and you said, oh, this is just great. I'm gonna buy this. Another mistake is trying to time the market. There are experts that get paid a lot of money to try to figure out what the market is going to do, how it's going to ebb and flow, what stocks are going to do great in what season, and what stocks are going to do horrible. The market fluctuates due to so many different things all over the world. So if they have trouble timing the market, then you are going to have trouble doing it too. Don't try to do this because then your money is just sitting on the sidelines when you take it out and it's not growing and it's not doing anything. Mistake number 3 is not understanding what you are buying. If you do buy individual stocks and you really don't know the company well and you really don't have somebody advising you, then you're probably going to lose money. These are just the basic rules that everybody knows that invests. And I'm giving them to you so that you can get started investing and doing a little bit more research. So this is the bare bones, the 4 easy steps on how to get started investing now and where to go. All right, so that was my quick video on investing. I hope these 4 steps really helped you guys out and gave you a basic overview of how to invest and where to invest. And if you are at the point where you're like, well, I don't have any cash to invest right now, but I definitely want to keep this knowledge in my pocket later for investing, then I would suggest clicking on this video to learn about some side hustles that you could possibly do to get your cash flow a little bit up and just to pay your daily expenses so you can start investing later. I will see you guys in the next video. If you know somebody that wants to invest, go ahead and share this video with them. If this video gave you a little bit of value, go ahead and click that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.